A Very Specimen 6 Christmas. Audio play by Joseph A. Vogely and Amy Christine Mellon. Welcome, dear listeners, to an auditory experience extravaganza of the ages. A Yuletide celebration to be remembered and enjoyed for years to come. In the grand old tradition of radio programs of the past, where families would gather around the warmth of the fireside, open their ears and be titillated and tantalized to their wits' delight, I present to you a Stoegele Entertainment production of A Very Specimen 6 Christmas. Introducing the Stoegele Film Players. As Monica, Lillian Mangan. As Chandler, James Ong. As Bartender, John Stone. As Doc Abraham, Hollingsworth, Jim Darling. And as Sheriff Lacey Bantham, Michelle Stahl. I am your narrator, Philip Prudhomme. Act 1. Not so long ago, at a strange and wonderful place called Lake Lakin, one of the most magical Christmas miracles was underway.
Okay, breathe, honey. Honey, remember to breathe.
I am breathing. What do you think I'm doing?
I'm sorry, hon. I'm just trying to help.
I know. I'm sorry, sweetie. How much further? I don't think this baby wants to wait anymore.
We're still like 5 miles away from town.
5 miles? Do you even think the clinic will be open in this blizzard? Could you try your cell phone again to see, please?
I've been checking it, but the reception out here, even on the best of days, is spotty.
Oh, I'm worried, Chandler.
Don't worry, Monica. There's nothing to worry about. Please, God, help us through this storm.
Christmas time can be a time of joy, happiness, and glee. A time for every person to put their differences aside and come together for the betterment of all mankind. But the holidays can also be a time for lost souls who have wandered the darkness for so long they can no longer see the light, even during the brightest of seasons, to find new reasons to seek redemption. As Chandler and Monica brave their way inch by inch, mile by mile, through the blinding whiteness of the storm, another lost soul sits in a musty tavern, attempting to drink his memories away. His only friend, a glass of whiskey. The man in question, who spends all of his time searching for the bottom of a bottle, is Abraham Hollingsworth, former town doctor, currently the town drunk. Why would someone do this to themselves, you might ask? We shall see.
Hey Ed, could you turn that Christmas crap off? I can't stand it.
What's wrong with it? It's Christmas time. You know, the time to listen to Christmas music?
I just don't like it, okay? This time of year brings out a lot of bad memories for me. It's just hearing something that beautiful tears me up inside. Pour me another, would you?
Sure, Doc. Here you go. But tell me, what bad memories could you possibly have during this time of year?
It reminds him of his wife.
Your wife? Ah, geez. I totally forgot that happened this time of year. I'm sorry, Doc. Hey, Sheriff, how's it going?
Good, Ed. Thanks. And how about you, your wife and kids?
Ah, they're great.
Hey, just turn the music off, would you?
Sure, Doc. Sure.
How's it going, Abe?
It could be better if you bought me a drink.
How about I give you a ride home instead? Maybe you've had enough to drink tonight.
I know when I've had enough to drink. Can a man just sit in peace and have a drink?
Abe, do you really think this is what Meredith would want?
Don't you say her name. Never say her name, damn you.
Hey, Abe, calm down. Maybe listen to the sheriff, huh?
Hey, leave me alone. Just leave me alone, all of you.
Poor Abe. Ever since his wife died in that horrible car crash, he's never been the same.
Where do you think he's going to go in this snow? Ah, dang it!
What is it?
Abe, he took the whiskey bottle I had sitting here. You better pay for that the next time he comes around.
He will. I'll make sure he does. I better go find him so he doesn't freeze to death out there. I'll see you later, Ed.
Sure. See you later, Sheriff.
Poor Abraham. Once a prominent doctor, now nothing more than a town drunkard. Is there any hope for him? Will Sheriff Bantham be able to find him in possibly the worst winter storm this town has ever seen? And what about our young couple? Are they any closer to safety? We shall see. After a word from our sponsors.
Aw, jeez, these cigarettes are the worst. Maybe I should quit.
Instead of quitting, why don't you try one of these?
Wow, this is great. So smooth and silky. What is it?
This is an Axton cigarette. Pretty good, huh?
It sure is. Why haven't I ever heard of one of these before?
That's because they're brand new. You can find them at your local drugstore right now. Oh, and by the way, 8 out of 10 doctors recommend them.
Thanks. I'll be puffing away on these mellow beauties from now on. Axton smokes. Don't quit cold turkey. Try Axton.
Welcome back, listeners, to a very Specimen 6 Christmas, Act 2, in which our young, expecting couple run afoul of the sinister being known as Specimen 6. Who is Specimen 6, you may ask? Many have seen him, but very few have survived to tell a tale. Based on rumor and innuendo, certain elements of his existence have been pieced together by amateur historians and local townsfolk. Many years ago, there was a youth camp named Hollyoak. A splendid summer of fun filled with swimming, archery, dancing, and many other summer camp activities took place. 47 precocious but enduring campers and camp counselors attended that year. But then one night, seemingly out from nowhere, a man wearing an odd mask made of skin and bone appeared. Armed with a knife, he quickly cut through the people with a dizzying pace. He strangled, sliced, cut, and diced, decapitated, degutted, and crushed until not a soul was left alive. The bloody massacre was discovered by a hunter and his dog after all the gooey entrails and puddles of blood had time to bake in the hot sun for the 2 sizzling summer days. Oh yes, it was a gory scene, it was. Anyhow, that would suffice for now, as it is not the tale we are here to tell. Let us refocus our spotlight on young Monica and Chandler. Ah, there they are, still lost in the blizzard, I see.
Hold on, baby, hold on. Just a few more miles.
Hurry!
I am, baby, I am. Gosh, I can hardly see a foot in front of me in all the snow. Oh my god, what's that?
Chandler? What happened? Oh my god, Chandler! Oh baby, please be alive! Oh baby!
Oh man, my head. What happened?
You hit the brakes and then we hit a tree. Are you okay?
I'm fine. How are you though?
I'm okay, I think. What happened?
I thought I saw a person in front of us. I swerved to miss him.
What would a person be doing out here?
I don't know. Let me check my phone.
Oh my God, I have 1 bar. Thank you, God. Hold tight, hun. Let's see if I can get a hold of someone.
Ah! Chandler!
What is it?
There's a man at your window! What's wrong with his face?
Jesus! I think it's a mask. Hey, get away from us! I have a gun and I know how to use it.
You don't have a gun.
He doesn't know that.
He broke the window. Oh my God, he's got a knife!
Get out, baby! Get out! Ah! He stabbed my shoulder! I'm bleeding!
The door's stuck.
Push it! Oh God, it hurts!
I got it.
Alright, go!
He's coming after us. What do we do?
Just keep running! They're in the distance! About 50 yards! I think that's a cabin up there!
Is he still behind us?
I don't know! Alright, we made it! Hold on, let me get this door. There's an old rusty lock on it. Wait, there's a rock right here with this porch swing. There! It broke the lock. Come on, get in!
Is he gone?
I'm not sure, but I think we lost him.
But Chandler, look at your poor arm. Who do you think that person was?
Probably some psycho hillbilly. I've heard stories about a creep that likes to wear a mask and hurt people around here, but I never believed them till now. I thought they were just urban legends.
What do we do now?
Well, hold on tight. Let me see if I still have 1 bar on my phone. Dang it, I don't. There, I turned the cell flashlight on. Let's see if there's anything in here.
Oh my God. Is that what I think it is?
Yeah, that's a CB radio. Thank God.
It seems Monica and Chandler have found their proverbial port in a storm. But what about Abraham and Sheriff Bantham? How fares their rocky voyage? Here back in town, it seems the blizzard has calmed down a bit as Sheriff Bantham patrols the streets, searching for Abraham.
Come on, Abraham, where are you? Maybe I'll check into the office and see if Carol has heard anything about him. Carol? Carol, come in. This is Sheriff Bantham. Carol, come in. Shoot.
The little patrol car rolls down the lonely streets. The sheriff squints through the streaming snow, the pale light of the cruiser's high beams scanning the main street. Suddenly, the sheriff has a thought and turns from Main onto Cedar, heading with purpose toward the old town cemetery. Her hunch pays off as just ahead, yellow in the light of her headlamps, she sees the stooped figure of Abraham in front of a headstone.
What would you think of me, Meredith? Who am I now that you're gone? Takes a drink. I'm no better than that son of a bitch that took you from me. I used to be someone you were proud of. A surgeon, a family man, a deacon at the church. Now what am I? A drunk. License suspended after that kid lost his eye. Church won't have me back. Not that I would have anything to say to that God who took you away from me. I'm nothing without you, Mayor. Nothing. There's no point. There's no point. What's there to live for?
Put it down, Doc.
Sheriff, what do you know about any of it?
I know that Mrs. Hollingsworth taught my 3rd grade class. I know that she taught us cause and effect. I remember her telling us that for every action, there was an equal and opposite reaction.
What are you babbling about? Get out of here. You're a good girl. You don't need to mess with an angry old drunk like me.
Dang it, Doc! Just listen to me here. Mrs. Hollingsworth told us that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. And she died. It was terrible and unfair and too soon, but she died. So what's the opposite reaction?
Sheriff? Sheriff, are you there? Come in.
Hang on, Doc. Yeah, Carol, Sheriff here, over.
Sheriff, yeah, we just got a call on the CB from that old camp up off Timberline Road. Holly Tree, over.
Holly Oak? No one's been up there in 25 years. What'd they say? Over.
I couldn't get much out of him, Sheriff. Something about a mask and bleeding? She cut off mid-yell, but I figured I'd better get a car up there ASAP. Over.
Sure enough, Carol. I'll head out there and see what's going on. Thanks a bunch. Sheriff out. Doc? Doc, you still with me?
Yes, Sheriff, I'm here. What's the deal?
Come for a ride with me, Doc? Sounds like we might have an injury or two up at Old Camp Hollyoak. Can you help me?
I'm dead drunk, Sheriff. I don't know how much help I'm going to be.
I've got a thermos of coffee and it's a bit of a drive ahead of us. Think sober thoughts, Abe. Got your bag still?
Yep.
Abe and the sheriff take off down the winding mountain paths. The snow stops and darkness settles in. An ominous silence follows our travelers up the side of Mount Hollyoak as they approach the camp. In the distance, a light glows faintly in the rundown cabin. Our young couple are inside the cabin, struggling to remain calm as they await their saviors.
Chandler, honey, stay with me now. Help is on the way.
I'm okay, honey. I'm here for you. What's that?
Oh, thank God. Hello? Help us, please.
Hello? Hollyhead PD, ma'am. Did you radio? Is everything okay?
Yes. Hi, my name is Monica Henderson. I'm in labor. My husband has been stabbed. Please help us.
Doc, I need you now. This is the opposite reaction Mrs. Hollingsworth told us about. I need you to bring this life into the world, okay? Can you do this for me? For Meredith?
Hi there, Mrs. Henderson. I'm Doc. I'm Abraham. I'm going to deliver your baby.
Mr. Henderson? I'm Sheriff Bantham. What happened?
We hit a tree, and there was a man? No, I'm not sure, but it was huge, and wearing a mask. No, it came after us so fast, but not. He stabbed me.
Doc! Doc, I could use your practice hands here.
Hey, Sheriff, I'm up to my elbows over here. Apply pressure, stop the bleeding. Can you make a tourniquet?
Maybe. Here we go.
Oh, God. He's back.
Hang on there, young lady. We've got the head now. Just a little bit more. Give me one big push.
Oh, what was... Doc, he's unconscious, but there's some color in his cheeks. Is she...
The menacing stomp of Specimen 6 enters the chaos of our scene. Doc Hollingsworth holds up the screaming newborn with a smile, only to see the lumbering form of science's greatest mistake standing in the moonlight, framed by the fallen door. What will happen to our plucky band of heroes?
Hi, everybody. I'm Joseph Vogeley.
And I'm Jonathan Stone.
Yes, he is.
Yes, you are.
And we're the co-writers and the directors of the new film Specimen 6. It's going to be pretty
Have
amazing.
you heard about it yet?
Specimen 6?
Specimen 6?
Yeah, it's a really cool new slasher film. I really hope that you look it up and you see all the cool stuff that is going to be in it.
What kind of cool stuff is
There's
in
going
it?
to be blood. There's going to be like arms ripping off. There's going to be heads flying around the place. We got this really cool scene where a sword goes through somebody. We have the devil himself will be in our film.
Herself?
Herself.
Herself.
The devil herself. A very big name that's going to be in our movie, Tanya Atomic.
I think Tanya's watching right now.
I sure hope she is. And also go look up Tanya Atomic on her YouTube. She's got a lot of great videos. Anyway, well, that's pretty much it for now. Anyway, I'm Joe, and this is my shiny-headed co-director, John Stone. And please keep enjoying the Stoegele Films Christmas special.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
When we last left the cabin of the abandoned Camp Hollyoak, Monica had just given birth, aided by a sober and smiling Doc Hollingsworth. Chandler was unconscious, but stable thanks to the ministrations of brave Sheriff Bantham. Specimen 6 enters the scene, and we can't help but wonder, is all lost?
Lacey! Take her! I've wrapped the baby in my coat. Keep her warm! What are you? What do you want? Stay away from her!
Abraham, my baby! Where is she? The guy did nothing!
Monica, listen to me. The sheriff's got your baby. Take the back door. Grab your husband and drag him. I'll hold this thing off.
Doc! No! You can't!
Get out, Lacey. It's like Meredith said. An equal but opposite reaction. It wasn't birth. Her life was taken. Mine will be given. I will hold him off. Go, save the baby and the mother. It'll be worth it if they survive.
Oh, God! Run! Monica, can you walk? Come on, girl, we gotta leave him! It's too late for him! Come on, Monica! We have to get this little girl to town! She's cold! Ah!
From behind the hulking mass of Specimen 6 comes the wavering arms of Chandler, an axe in his hands, planted in the head of Specimen 6. The monster falls forward and Sheriff Bantham and Monica stare in shock as Chandler crumples to the ground beside its body. With a final whisper of, "I love you," Chandler dies. Sheriff Bantham and Monica made it down the mountain, made it to the hospital, and that little baby, well, they named her Meredith. A few days later, the sheriff brought a group of townsfolks up to the camp to clean the scene.
I'm warning you guys, it's bad. Prepare yourselves.
Sheriff, I thought you said there'd be 3 bodies. I only see, what is this?
It's a gift?
Who's it for?
Meredith.
Should we...
I'm not sure which... Ah!
And with that scream, we leave our scene. A not so merry Christmas for those left in the little town of Hollyhead. Will old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Or will Specimen 6 ring in the new year with Old Lang Syne? For now we say, from our house to yours, a Merry Christmas to all, and to all, a good night.